You got Las Vegas -3 at Chicago.
Okay, this is very simple. I understand the Raiders are probably not going to have Jimmy G, and it's either Brian Hoyer, so this is going to sound like I'm talking against my own bets, but Demonze, when do you think is the last time Brian Hoyer won a game as a starter? Just give it a guess. How long it's been?
Wasn't there is that the same Hoyer that I'm thinking about? Like,
Yeah.
is he the relevant?
Yeah, no, that's him.
I don't know. It's probably been a while because I haven't heard. Like, is he older?
He's old. He's 38. He's an old balding gentleman. So Brian Hoyer hasn't won a game as a starter since 2016. He's lost, since 2016, he's 0-9 as a starter. And even if we just throw in 2016, then he's just 1-13 in his last 14 starts, which is why they might not start him this week. They might start Aiden O'Connell. Okay? So you might be saying, Nick, why would you lay points in this setting? And the answer is because the Bears are starting a dude from a place called Shepherd College named Tyson Bagent, and I'm just going to fade him. This way, I'm not going to have many opportunities to bet against Tyson Bagent. I'm only laying 3 points. It's as simple as that. I mean, this guy, again, you know I care about pedigree. When your college career is at Shepherd College, I understand he set records there. I get all of it. But let me see. Tyson, does he even have a rivals page? Tyson Bagent is right now, if you go to rivals, I mean, he's unranked 0-star. And then he went for that's what he was. Shepherd College. Let me just go to Shepherd College for a moment. I mean, it was an NAIA school for a while. Then it was D2. I just can't.
Somebody was telling me like the quarterbacks
Yeah.
and their names, with their names, you can kind of tell what they're gonna be.
I mean,
I
I've
know
heard
it's like
that
really
before.
stupid, but Tyson Bagent is right in line.
I mean,
Doesn't
Shepherd
really sound like
College-
he's out there slinging it. All right, we got Buffalo -8.5 at New England.
Yeah, I mean, Buffalo just blows out the Patriots.
This
what
is
they
a
do.
crazy one.
Why do you say that? Because you think it should
That's
be
a lot of points. And like
It's a lot of-
Belichick, obviously, I don't think Belichick is ever gonna be willing to just throw games. He's not trying to tank.
He's not trying to tank, but when he was trying to win, he got beat 34-0 by the Saints. Like, that's the problem. The problem for the Patriots is you're correct. They're not trying to tank, and they're terrible. They got beat 34-0 by the Saints, 38-3 by the Cowboys. The Raiders are again, not a overwhelming football team. The Patriots were totally desperate. They lost to the Patriots. Listen, the Patriots have the Bills and the Dolphins the next 2 weeks. They've got no talent on offense. Their best 2 defensive players are injured. And Josh Allen, what he's done against the Patriots is just dominate them over the last few years. Let me give it to you. Last year against New England, they won by 8 in the final game of the year. And then earlier in the year, they won by 14. The previous year, he played them 3 times. Once in the playoffs, beat them by 30. Once in the regular season in that wind game. That one, I don't give a. That was the one where the Patriots won 14-10 and threw 3 passes because the winds were like 70 miles an hour, and then beat them by 12 the other time. The year before, beat the Patriots by 29 and by 3. I just think if I know anything about Buffalo, it's after looking shaky, they then look dominant. This is the week for them to look dominant. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, just the same thing. They're coming off of the win, but they beat the Giants by 5. So like, I just feel like.
What do we say about the Bills' offense?
8.5.
They're a damn roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yes, but this is who they are.
Pittsburgh +3.5 at the Rams.
Yeah, so it's the Steelers after a bye. It's the Steelers as a dog. It's all of the Mike Tomlin stuff. He's 56-31-4 against the spread as a dog, which is the best in the league over the last 20 years. The Steelers are 14-5 straight up after a bye under Tomlin. That's not quite Andy Reid, but it's damn close. And McVay is right at 500 against the spread when he's outside of his own division. It's just I'm getting 3.5 points in what could be. I don't know that the Rams' biggest weakness is their offensive line. Pittsburgh's biggest strength is its pass rush. I think they'll be able to get to Stafford. And even if the Rams are up 10 late, Kenny Pickett loves nothing more than doing nothing the entire game and then finally throwing one bomb down the field to Pickens. And so just Pittsburgh catching 3.5 off the bye. There are too many fundamentals that say you got to bet that, so I'm going to. All right, next.
Yeah, Minnesota +7 versus San Francisco.
Yeah, so the producers are saying, here's the reason I shouldn't do it. Every Kirk Cousins national television stat. I understand that. It's Kirk Cousins on night games. I understand that. Here's the thing. 92% of the money is on a road favorite laying a touchdown. 92% is on San Francisco. Also, I do think Brian Flores, who is incredibly sharp, while he doesn't have the personnel that Cleveland has, watched that Cleveland game plan against Purdy and said, you know what? I'm going to take some of those keys. Furthermore, I do think the Niners are going to be conservative with the guys coming off injury. Also, Brock Purdy, only 6 career road games, 2-4 against the spread. Also, Minnesota is a backdoor covering juggernaut, and I'm getting a full 7. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.